Because on my end, it still say sending. I don't know what's up with that. People don't understand
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. I like crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My coin based the upper, watch your numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, known to the man. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move with the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash raises ring. Ride the blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
if you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
We gotta get this money on.
Well, you don't know much about crypto. You know nothing about nothing. You fake news.
What's good? What's good? There you go, Griff. What's good, everybody? What up?
What up? What up?
What's up, y'all? We in here. What's good? What's good? So yeah, we got some. Yeah, it's a lot of news to go over. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of news to go over this afternoon, this morning. For me, it's still early. We're gonna talk about crypto. We're gonna talk about Basel 3. We're gonna talk about Chainlink. We're gonna talk about Nancy Pelosi retiring. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Ethereum. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So go ahead and get comfortable. Share the live out. As y'all coming in on YouTube, hit the like button. Hit the like button. It's yes, that is like a requirement now. I wish upon entry I could make it so in order to come into the live, you gotta hit the like button. Then you can come in. I wish I could make that a thing. YouTube, work on that for me. No entry, no like, no entry. But yeah, make sure you tap in that like button as you coming in. All right. Yes, y'all. So okay, Team Get Money. I need Team Get Money to tap in because we need Team Get Money. Team Get Money. Team Green tapping in. All my non-emotional investors that understand that this shit is just about getting money over here at BlockNation. Okay, I need y'all to tap in with me. Everybody, Team Get Money. Drop a fire. Let's go ahead and get going. Let's get started. I need y'all to tap in with me. All my non-emotional investors, let's drop a fire. You already know them. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right, y'all. So yeah, let's get started. So, where do we start today?
Wherever you want to go.
Wherever we going. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get Nancy out the way because she's just like her name just give me bad vibes. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and get Nancy out the way so I can. Yeah, she just saying bad energy. But Nancy Pelosi, who is the first female speaker of U.S. House, announces retirement. So she has announced her retirement. So we're gonna go dive into that to see, when is this? I wish it was immediate. It's not though. But we're gonna let's tap in, see what's going on. With Nancy. Give me 1 second. All right, Nancy Pelosi. So Nancy Pelosi, who is the first woman to serve as Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, probably the first insider trader too. What y'all think?
Probably she ain't the first of that.
She ain't the first. Okay. No, maybe it's the first woman. The first woman insider trader.
I don't even think she that.
Oh, okay. Oh shit.
She learned the game from whoever came before her.
That's a fact. Okay, that's fair. But yeah, the first woman to serve as Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives announced she will not seek re-election in 2026 into her nearly 40-year career in Congress. Who in the hell would want to work for 40 goddamn years? 40 years of her bullshit is get ready to go to an end, come to an end. She represented San Francisco. We see the results of her work. I don't gotta talk shit. The results speak for itself. Yes, she He represented San
I
Francisco
mean,
area since 1987 and held the speaker's position from 2007 to 2011 and again from 2019 to 2023. Nancy is retiring. Her work has spoke for itself. I don't even really gotta go there. You can, but if you've
she
been to San Francisco or you've seen the pictures and the videos, then you know it's time for her to go. It's been past time for her to go, girl. You talk about overstaying. You're welcome.
overstaying her welcome. I mean, 40 years. I mean, you said 40 years. Who won't work for that? If I'm getting to play every year, hell, she getting to play every year, every month.
She could have kept the plug and got up out of there. She ain't have to stay for that. She could have still been plugged in.
Nah, she wanted that power too. So it's twofold. It's like you getting to play, but now you got the power because you know you got them political ties and everything like that.
It's
so,
sick. So her retirement marks a generational shift in the Democratic Party and opens up her seat and influence for new leadership. Hopefully the person who replaces Nancy will clean up the mess that she has made in the San Francisco area. San Francisco did not deserve that shit. You know, San Francisco, this is a win for you all. Contrary to popular belief over there. I don't know. Are they liberal out there? Is it mad Democrats? I don't know. But
California, hell yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, it's Cali, duh. Yeah, this is you guys. Okay, this is awesome. San Francisco, maybe y'all can finally clean that shit up. So this leadership change, this matters because Pelosi has been one of the most powerful figures in U.S. politics. Her departure signals change at the top in potential shifts in legislative priorities. It's a reason why they told her, okay, it's cool, you can get up out of here. So that's how y'all know it's a shift and change is coming. So with so many years of institutional knowledge, her exit means the party will be relying more on less experienced leaders or new faces. So her seat and role influence California politics. We've all seen California. And national Democratic strategy. Her retirement could affect campaign policy and party dynamics. As the first female speaker, her legacy touches representation and gender barriers. Her exit also means a milestone turning point for the old guard. I'm actually embarrassed as a woman from Nancy Pelosi's work over there in California. It's quite embarrassing. She actually made women look bad, in my opinion. Because if you've been to California and if you've seen San Francisco, it's quite embarrassing to say that a woman she's the first speaker and this is the job she's done. This was her work. Quite embarrassing. Glad she's retiring. Glad she's getting up out of there. I don't know when. I guess she's done in 2026 or whatever that date is. Y'all can look it up whenever that that role ends. But yes, Maxine, please let us know you are next.
Right.
Please let us know you next, Maxine. Please.
Right.
That would make our day. That Maxine, we get Nancy and Maxine gone. Man, that'd be incredible. That'd be incredible. So yeah. So
yeah.
So speaking,
I think Maxine, she's gonna try to stay in there as long as possible.
Is Maxine older than Nancy? Who the oldest?
Hey, I mean, Nancy got to be 80-something years old.
And how old is Maxine? They both got to get out of there. Elizabeth need to go too. Hold on, Maxine Waters. How old is she? Maxine, where
she's probably 70-something. Oh no, she 87. Shit.
Goddamn. She 87?
She 87 and Nancy is 85. Wow. So Maxine is actually older than Nancy.
So Maxine, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Please go, gang. Please go. You about to be 90 years old, sweetheart. You about they at this point. I know you wearing a diaper. Oh, let me shut up. All right, let me. She got to be wearing a diaper, gang. It's no way, gang.
Damn.
It's no way, gang. No.
These does not want to retire, fam, at all.
Bro, not at all.
This is about to be 100, still up in Senate. But they keep voting her in. They keep voting her in. They keep voting them jokers in.
If you gotta go see your doctor more than 4 or 5 times a year, you shouldn't be working in Congress. You shouldn't be working in Congress, gang. I'm sure she has to go to the doctor very often. She has a very stressful job. So she need to retire, y'all.
Yeah,
she need to retire. So let's talk about New York real quick, because New York, New Jersey is cooked. I hate to say it. I got to get my daddy's side out of New York. If I don't do nothing else, I got to convince them that it's more to the world than New York City. It is hard to convince New Yorkers that it is more to the world than New York City. But let's talk about it real quick, because I know you sent me this D. I know D from Jersey, so but D got out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, his family's still there, but my man's D. You know what I'm saying? He took a bold move and got up out of there. So y'all, drop a fire for D, because that's hard to do being from where he's from. Like, I get it. Y'all, everybody like, oh, anybody can get up and move. No, y'all don't understand. People from New Jersey and New York don't leave. It is very hard to convince them to move out of the city, gang. So y'all drop a fire for D for being bold and making that move, even though I know a lot of his family probably didn't agree. But shout out to my man. It takes a lot of courage and integrity to do what he did.
The fact that I came to the South, they was like, why are you going down there for?
Right.
You know and it's crazy because I experienced no racism down here. None. Like none.
Yeah.
I've never been pulled over. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like none of that. I've experienced way more racism, way more, prejudice, shit up north. And I've been down south. I've lived down south for several years now. So whatever. Between, and I'm talking about like down, I'm in the, Georgia, Florida, you know what I'm saying? That they don't get no more south than that.
South ain't that bad. Like, I know some people think it's not that bad, y'all. It's really not. I'm from the South. I know y'all like Kween, you're biased. You're from North Carolina. But it's not that bad. Speaking to somebody who's lived in multiple states now, I can honestly say I'm from North Carolina. I've lived in the DMV. I lived in California, and now I live in Nevada. So I've been on the East Coast and West Coast. So, you know what I'm saying? Then I got family in up north, New York and New Jersey. So I go there very often. So I can tell you it's not that bad, y'all. It's really not. Going down south. No. It's not. I don't know why people be thinking they just cook that they go down south. It's like actually better in my opinion.
It's not like that. It's not like that. So shout out to everybody that's still up in Northeast. You know what I'm saying? I still appreciate my family that's up there. But at the same time, this dude, Zoran Mamdani. I don't even know how to say that. Like, honestly, I've been so out of the loop. I didn't even know this dude was even running, fam. So this joker right here, he just won the NYC mayor race, right? Beating Andrew Cuomo. He's younger and more skeptical of Wall Street and crypto wealth. Red flag right there. Red flag right there. Than the previous mayor, Eric Adams. Because you remember Eric Adams, you know what I mean? The brother, he was like, yeah, pay me in Bitcoin. Remember? I forgot what year that was. Maybe that was 2021 or whatever. Like, he was like, yeah, pay me in Bitcoin. Pay me in crypto. I'm good. But so this guy right here, his win splits the crypto world. Some fear tougher rules and taxes. Others see the chance to return to crypto's original anti-gatekeeper ideals. And then he supports strong consumer protection and redistribution, like a proposed 2% income tax on $1 million plus earners. Oh, so that's why 50 Cent is beefing with him, because he want to tax the shit out of people.
But even before him, though, the luxury tax in New York is a BI. That's what Nelly was talking about, because Nelly was emphasizing that with Ashanti on the show. I'm sorry, I'm a Nelly and Ashanti fan.
Oh, okay.
That's why Nelly. That's one of the reasons why he wouldn't compromise with Ashanti on the show. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know them people, but that was just a valid point he brought up, was the luxury tax. Like, even so now, so they have that. So it sounds to me like he's trying to increase that even more. That's why 50 Cent just get out of there. Don't get them people your money. I wouldn't. Get up out of there, gang. There's no way.
Yeah. So basically, so critics like the Tyler Winklevoss and Anthony Scaramucci, they say that higher taxes and stricter rules could push rich founders, investors, and startups to leave NYC for lower tax, looser states. And we know there's a lot of millionaires, billionaires in New York City, fam. They are.
So he doesn't know anything about crypto, according to Steve over here. He said he knows nothing about crypto. Fake news.
Listen, he either that, I'm pretty sure he knows. He just doesn't. He's just playing his role. He might just be playing his role.
Well, I gotta play this. I got to, just because he ain't pro crypto.
Well, you don't know much about crypto. You know nothing about nothing. You fake news.
Well, if he don't know, he don't know. So New York already has strict rules, and if you live in New York, you already know how hard it's been for the past I don't know how many years to obtain crypto, and just to get it, just to be able to get on a legitimate platform and get it in your wallet. It's just been a task for New Yorkers. So more pressure could hurt the city's competitiveness. But why some people and builders are hopeful is because early crypto ideas were about helping people locked out of finance, not just speculation. Some in Web3 say that his anti-gatekeeping messages match Bitcoin's original spirit, which is self-sovereignty, fewer middlemen, more access. And then supporters note that he backed investor protection bills and called out ties between politicians and exchanges. Oh, okay. So, AKA Cuomo and OKX, seeing
Hey,
that as principled. So,
shout out.
what? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted to call out a comment real quick. Shout out to PJ. He said, "So what happens when the wealth leaves the state?" Go look at
Oh
California.
man.
That's what
Oh
happens when the
man.
wealth leaves the state. It looks like California. But yeah, go
Damn.
ahead.
Damn. Damn. So what could actually change is tougher consumer protection enforcement and scrutiny of shady actors, possible tax pressures, more focus on equity. So projects that serve unbanked and marginalized communities, not just Wall Street and venture capitalists, and procurement and pilots that reward compliance first, transparent crypto businesses, not just hype driven ones. So the fork in the road of NYC crypto is crypto as high finance next to Wall Street, crypto as a public interest tech, and then his leadership could push the city to choose or at least rebalance the two. So I guess we're gonna see what he's gonna do, going into 2026 and moving forward. Because I mean, this guy's pretty young. He's 34 years old. So I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know. Either he gonna fall in line with what's about to change, or a lot of people gonna be pretty upset at him.
So why did New Yorkers vote for him? What's the positives? Like, what made them say,
I,
"Okay, he's the guy"?
I don't even know, fam.
Let's
I don't
actually,
even know.
you know what? Let's
What
let's
was
tap,
his?
let's tap on Maya real quick. We ain't talk to Maya in a second. Want to talk to Maya? All
Yeah, for sure.
right, let's ask Maya real quick.
Hi. Feels like ages since we last chatted. What's been on your mind?
Yeah, Maya. So I'm curious to know, why did New Yorkers decide to vote for the mayor that they just recently elected? What were the
Ah,
positives about him?
gotcha. Well, from what I've gathered, a lot of folks voted for Eric Adams because they were really looking
No,
for
no, no, no.
someone who.
What is his name? No, the one that just got elected a couple days ago. I don't know how to pronounce his name. How do you say it, D?
Whoops, fair
Danny.
enough.
Danny.
Madani? What? Hold on. What is his name?
Danny.
Zoran Mamdani. I don't know how to pronounce. It's spelled ZOHRAN MAMDANIS. Man, yeah, Mamdani.
Okay, Zoran Mandanich. Got it. It's pronounced Mandanich.
I'm not worried about how it's pronounced. Why did they elect him?
Right, sorry about that. Okay, so New Yorkers elected Zoran Mandanich largely because of his focus on public safety and tackling crime. A lot of voters were concerned about rising crime rates, and he campaigned heavily on being tough on crime and restoring order. He also presented himself as a pragmatic leader who could work across party lines, which appealed to a lot of people who were tired of political division. Does that make sense?
A little bit. It's just it's a lot of criminals in New York, so I'm surprised they went out and voted. Also, okay, that was it. Okay, so
Somebody said he was promising free groceries.
was he promising free groceries, Maya? Is that true? He was promising them free groceries?
That's a good question. From what I'm seeing, he wasn't promising straight up free groceries to everyone. But he did talk a lot about addressing food insecurity in the city, and there were plans for mobile grocery programs and expanding access to food assistance programs for lower income New Yorkers. It was more about making food more accessible, not just handing out free groceries. Bit of a distinction, yeah?
Is he against cryptocurrency?
Is he against cryptocurrency?
That's a solid question. He's complicated on crypto. He's expressed some skepticism and concerns about the risks, particularly around scams and protecting consumers. But he also said he's open to exploring the potential benefits and wants to look at ways to make New York a leader in the fintech space. He hasn't outright banned or come out strongly against it, more like a proceed with caution approach.
So is it true that he said he would give free bus transportation?
Yep, that's true. He's planning a pilot program to make bus fares free for some New Yorkers. It's not city-wide yet, but he's talking about eventually expanding it. The idea is to use...
Is he also trying to stop the sales of cigarettes in the lottery too?
Yeah, you're hitting on some of his bigger pushes. He is aiming to crack down on illegal cigarette sales and wants to limit the number of lottery retailers, especially in communities that are already struggling.
Oh.
He frames it as protecting public health and reducing predatory practices, particularly targeting those that disproportionately impact lower income neighborhoods. It's pretty
Okay, I actually kind of agree with the lottery thing. That's just my opinion. Sorry. I know some of y'all don't, but I do. I think it just it's too many of y'all waste too much money on that shit. Like,
oh yeah, all day.
It's like wishful thinking. I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like how, that's the only thing Black people, that's the only way people in low income areas of poverty feel like they can get rich is through the lottery, when you can, it's so many ways to get money out here that we got to get out of that pie. That's like, to me, like, wanting to play the lottery all the time, it just gives poverty mindset in a sense. It's like, oh, that's no other way for me to get millions.
And they did it so genius where they got scratch offs that's like $20 and $50 now, where people feel like, okay, maybe if I get a $50 scratch off or a couple $50 scratch offs, I can get my money back, or I can get money and shit like that. And it just don't work like that. Don't.
Yeah. So the lottery is a psyop. Yeah.
Yeah. Who really be winning that shit?
They didn't validate anyone's ID either, so you can vote unlimited by lying. So it was probably people in there that just went and voted a whole bunch of times to get them in there. Damn.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Oh, so they said people who have money basically don't benefit from Mandami. Basically, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but yeah. So because it sounds like you're getting ready to tax the rich, so that's a big one right there. Rich people don't like that. I'm not fully against that either, because I feel like we all have choices in life. I feel like that's a poor poverty mindset to believe that rich people should be taxed more just because they have money. Like, I know some of them are. I'm not I'm talking about I'm more so talking about the self-made millionaires. I'm not talking about the Donald Trumps of America that their parents loaned them $5 million to get rich. I'm talking about the self-made millionaires like 50 Cent. Like, you can't be mad because they took a leap of faith and they, believed in themselves enough and did the work to get to where they are. And then y'all like, oh, tax them more because they believed in themselves and made it in life and made millions. And I didn't believe in myself and I just settled for an average life and I shouldn't, they should be taxed more than me. Like, that's, y'all see how stupid you sound? Because that's really what y'all saying.
Somebody said they saw a TikTok dude saying he was going to go vote for the 5th time for the guy.
That's why everything about to move on this blockchain. This is exactly why voting and all that shit about to move on the blockchain. Like, seriously, because
he felt comfortable enough to make a video saying, like, I'm about to vote for the 5th time for the same guy. Damn, B.
Crazy. Like, wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, New York, it seems to me like y'all might be cooked as far as the wealthy people go. They about to get up out of there. Because truthfully, and I ain't even talking about the 50 cents. I'm talking about the millionaires there that's low key, that's not famous. They getting ready to leave. They are not going to pay those taxes. So they're going to do the same thing that people from California did. That's why all the California companies left. They in like North Carolina and South Carolina. They went all over Texas. They all left because they were not paying them taxes. So New York, that same thing's getting ready to happen if he's successful on whatever tax bill or whatever taxes he's trying to propose.
Damn.
Y'all, New York is cooked. Okay, cooked.
Look what Blue Indica said. Texas Governor Abbott talking about imposing 100% tariffs on New Yorkers planning to move to Texas.
Yeah, he's not playing. Don't come here. Don't bring y'all asses here. That's basically what he's saying.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Government needs to come back to work. Yeah.
That shit is wild. This shit is wild, yo.
Yeah, we live in some crazy times, and it's just gonna get crazier. It's just gonna get the stuff that we get ready to talk about with Basel 3 today. It's just gonna get crazier, okay? But we'll go ahead. Let me tap into some other stuff before we get to that. Real quick, because I want to make sure we talk about Chainlink and Coinbase, because
Okay.
we'll talk about that. Let me see.
Excuse me.
My bad. I got y'all. Hold on. Where's my Chainlink article? Hold on.
Oh, we almost had 100K. That was
Appreciate
fast.
you. That was fast. All right,
Appreciate
here we
y'all.
go. SBI. Here we go. SBI. Yeah, SBI tapped in with Chainlink, y'all. So SBI Digital Markets and Chainlink. Yes, SBI Digital Markets and Chainlink strengthen partnership to bridge TradeFi and DeFi.
Mm.
Huge.
Another Chainlink nugget, huh?
Man, another Chainlink nugget. So yes, SBI, so the digital asset division of the Japanese financial group, SBI group. So they're partnering with Chainlink to use Chainlink's cross-chain interoperability protocol, which is called CCIP, and other infrastructure for tokenized assets. So the aim is to enable regulated financial instruments, which is like tokenized real-world assets like real estate, bonds, tokenized funds, stablecoins, to move across different blockchains, public and private, in a compliant way. So also built in privacy features so that the private data like counterparties amounts are hidden, and compliance tools so transactions follow regulation via Chainlink's private transactions and automated compliance engine, which is called ACE features. So that they're targeting the Asia Pacific, which is Japan and beyond, with institutional adoption in mind. So this is huge because, of course, this is again bridging TradeFi and DeFi. So this is not just crypto hype; it's major financial firms using blockchain infrastructure to handle real assets. That means asset tokenization is increasingly real. And then we have tokenization infrastructure upgrade. So when things like real estate, funds, stable coins can be tokenized and moved across chains with regulatory compliance and privacy, it opens up a lot of institutional money to the blockchain space. So this is good for the blockchain and crypto ecosystem because it's better infrastructure, better compliance, interoperability, which means fewer barriers for large scale adoption. So that means opportunities for those tracking digital assets, strategies, and wanting to get ahead of the curve. This is great for people like that. So when tokenization becomes more mainstream, it could mean broader access to asset types. So yeah, get ready, y'all. SBI tapped in with Chainlink. So SBI, so yeah, that's Ripple, Chainlink. You know what I'm saying? They getting busy over there in Japan. Japan making sure they're going to be ready to go full scale when that time comes in 2026, because it's coming in 2026, and I'm talking Q1, and we're gonna get into it.
Them NDAs is up, huh? Them NDAs is up.
Them NDAs is expired. It's over for it. It's over for it.
Chainlink been in the news every day.
Every day.
Every day, damn near. For the past couple weeks, it seemed like.
New partnership announcements every day, gang. Literally, it's been like that. Chainlink. I told y'all, at minimum 5 a week, whatever you can afford, but not financial advice, but do your homework on Chainlink. But me, 5 a week, allegedly.
Damn, fam. Damn. And then the homeboy, he was on what was he with? He was with BNY Mellon the other day, and then yesterday he was with JP Morgan. Damn. Nah, the shit.
What's going on? Y'all see what's going on? What'd you say, D?
No. I was just saying, the Chainlink was with BNY Mellon the other day, and with JP Morgan yesterday. The dude, Sergey, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're getting busy because it's that time. It's crunch time now. Like they not taking off the rest of the year. I hope they enjoyed August because everybody finna work. Yeah. It's go time. I'm telling you.
Can't hear D very well.
Can everybody hear D?
Can you hear me? Y'all can't hear me?
They said they good. It's just that person.
Okay.
You turn the volume up on your phone. So yeah, that's some Chainlink updates for you. So yeah, let's get into Ethereum real quick. I want to get Ethereum out of the way. So the Ethereum Protocol Advocacy Alliance, so uniting forces to protect decentralization. So they have this is their newly formed Ethereum Protocol.
To protect decentralization. Does decentralization exists? That's my question. So basically what happened is 7 major Ethereum protocols teams formed the Ethereum Protocol Advocacy Alliance, the EPAA, right? Members include groups like Aragon, Aave, Lido, and the Uniswap Foundation. Their goal is to work together to protect decentralization and guide smart, fact-based crypto rules. This matters because governments worldwide are increasing pressure on crypto. If rules are written without understanding how Ethereum works, they could hurt innovation or re-centralize the power. And a united group has a louder, more credible voice than any single project. So, okay, a lot of these groups is coming together. They're like, okay, we're making money, so let's come together on this united front so we could save our shit. So their core principles is neutrality. So Ethereum should not favor any user or transaction. Transparency. Systems should be open and audible and open access. Anyone should be able to use and build on Ethereum. What they will do is focus on education, not just lobbying. So they will explain Ethereum's tech to policymakers, how it works, what's possible, what's risky, etc. Show how different rule choices can affect innovation, user safety, and the economy. They want to collaborate with the existing policy groups instead of duplicating efforts, and then provide technical expertise so regulations match reality, not just hype or fear. So their strategy is just to teach and regulate smart, just safe and smartly. Why this approach though? This approach is clear, well-designed rules that can boost user trust and institutional adoption, and then keep builders in a well-regulated region instead of pushing them offshores. And then poorly designed rules can stifle new ideas, of course, and concentrate control in the hands of few intermediaries, right? Which is the opposite of decentralization. But we've had this conversation about decentralization before, and it seems like I don't know if that really exists, but whatever. Tomato, whatever. What this could mean for users and developers. So if you're a builder or user on the blockchain, this signals that major Ethereum projects are actively protecting the network's core values, creates a more stable, predictable environment to build apps and tools, and could speed up mainstream adoption if policymakers feel informed and confident. Okay.
Okay. Well, shout out to Ethereum. Ethereum getting busy. Okay.
Yeah.
So they partnering with the Graph. Okay. That's your Ethereum.
So they coming together. They trying to protect decentralization, fam.
Oh,
Does that exist? Put a 1 in the chat if you really feel decentralization really exists. Put a 0 in the chat if you do not think it exists and you think it's all eventually going to be centralized. I want to see something in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like decentralization exists. Put a 0 if you're like, yo, it's cooked.
It's cooked once the government get involved.
Okay, I see a couple 1s. I see zeros. I see zeros. I see a lot of zeros.
You might say a 0.5. Yeah, it's cooked. Decentralization is cooked.
Decentralization is cooked.
Decentralization is cooked, y'all. I think it's cooked. I could be wrong, but I think it's cooked.
Damn. Okay, we got a 1 in the mix of that.
Okay.
If you put a 1 in the chat, if you want to put a 1 in the chat, you could continue. If you put a 1 in the chat, put your reason why you think decentralization exists.
Somebody said cooked here in the UK. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Why does decentralization exist to you? If you feel it does. 0.5 used to go a long way. Okay.
Yeah, some zeros over here on YouTube.
For the article I just read? Oh, because they coming together now? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, it's cooked, y'all. It's cooked. So Ripple partners with financial giants to transform credit card settlements using RLUSD. Now we kind of talked about this yesterday. I guess it's getting highlighted again today. I guess people people let it marinate and they seeing the significance of this collaboration. But Ripple collaborated with MasterCard, WebBank, and Gemini to pilot RLUSD stablecoin settlements for credit card transactions on the XRP ledger, potentially revolutionizing payment processing speed and efficiency while maintaining regulatory compliance. So I know that was a whole lot, but I just wanted to kind of hit it again because this was actually huge news. I think everybody's saying that it's huge news now. So yeah, we'll dive into this article real quick. But yeah, so Ripple, yeah, they partner with MasterCard and WebBank. So that bank is issuing the Gemini credit card. So other payment partners to run a pilot where RUSD will be used to settle credit card transactions on the XRP ledger. So the pilot is designed to show that behind the scenes of a regular credit card swipe, the settlement could use blockchain plus stable coins instead of traditional slow banking rails. So ROUSD has already hit more than $1 billion in circulation and is issued under regulatory oversight in New York as a trust chartered stablecoin. So yes, this is huge because it isn't just trading a coin, it's integrating digital asset infrastructure into everyday payment. So that's why this is a big deal. So if this works, your wallet or card could partly be powered by blockchain now. So this settlement between banks or merchants typically can take 1 to 3 days. Using ROUSD and the XRPL could speed that up. It also reduce costs and reduce friction. So this means better service and more efficiency in payments. Also, don't forget it's regulated already because ROUSD went through the New York people to get it done. So yeah, this is a huge opportunity for digital asset exposure, and this is about to change everything about credit cards because I hate how slow that is too. How long it takes for some of these transactions to show up on the statement is pretty annoying. So I thought that was good news. Just want to make sure we touch on that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of good news came out of this event. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just no BS that we could just brush over. A lot of good news came out here. So, hey, I'm for it, fam. I'm for it. If it's going to help advance where we need to go, I'm for it. I'm for it.
Yes, 100. So we got Coinbase, real quick, and then we about to get into this Basel 3 stuff. I think it's the last thing I need to go over before that, before we get into these jobs and all that stuff. Okay, Coinbase urges the Treasury to keep the Genius Act rules aligned with congressional intent. I'm gonna tell y'all how I read that. BlackRock urges Treasury to keep Genius Act rules aligned with congressional intent. There, I fixed it for you. Because I'm like, don't nobody give a damn what Coinbase gotta say when it comes to these people. So yeah, we'll just briefly go over this article real quick. I'm not gonna go too far in depth, but yeah. I'm gonna replace Coinbase with BlackRock. Okay, so BlackRock submitted feedback on the implementation of the Genius Act, urging the Treasury to keep its rules aligned with congressional intent. So the crypto exchange, aka BlackRock, said that the Treasury should ensure that non-financial software is not captured by its requirements. So it's in a detailed response to the Treasury, BlackRock noted that Treasury should avoid imposing requirements beyond what the statute explicitly commands, warning that overreach could stifle innovation and undermine the law's goal of making the U.S. the crypto capital of the world. So specifically, BlackRock called on regulators to apply a narrow reading of the law, excluding non-financial software, blockchain validators, and open source protocols from its scope. It also noted that the Act's interest payment the payment applies only to stablecoin issuers, not to intermediaries or exchange that offers loyalty rewards. So treating third-party rewards or loyalty programs as prohibited interest could rewrite Congress's carefully drawn lines in conflict with the statute's text and purpose, said the company. So Coinbase further recommended that payment stablecoins be treated as cash equivalents for tax and accounting purposes. So yeah, they're just going to that whole spiel, but basically they're just speaking up, letting them know, like, please do not open this shit back up. It's over and done with. Let's move on. We got something else we're trying to pass.
Let's move forward.
Let's move forward. So that was to me, that was BlackRock sending a signal, letting them know, like, yeah, don't touch that. Don't even think about it. Y'all gonna have some major problems. Like, okay, so let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's go ahead and just get into. I'm gonna get into this article right here. So the Fed's turning hawkish as this U.S. employment indicator flashes red. D, what happened?
So
Is it says that job cuts to October rose to their highest in more than 20 years. So what's going on?
Yeah. So this is wild. This is wild. This is what we've been. This is a big part of the reason why we've been telling you to get, into blockchain, get into these things that we're talking about, look into it, discern for yourself. This is a huge reason why, because we talked about this happening 2 and 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked about this happening. You were explicitly clear on, fam, people are going to continue to lose jobs at a rapid rate. And now companies announced that about 153,000 jobs were cut in October, roughly 175% from the prior month. It's the worst October for layoffs since 2003, fam. Since 2003.
Since 2003.
Yeah. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Because AI-driven restructuring is upon us. So firms are automating tasks. They're consolidating their teams, like we've been explaining, and they are pausing hiring for roles they expect AI to handle. Cost cutting. So higher costs, they want to lower their overhead, fam. You know what I'm saying? If they got $1 million overhead and they got an opportunity to bring it down to 750, $500,000, that's what these companies are going to do. And these companies got way more overhead than that. But I'm just giving you an example.
They're doing it already.
Yeah, if they got the opportunity to scale it down in certain sectors, that's what they're going to do. So higher costs, wages, borrowing, software, data, and slower revenue growth. In concert with slower revenue growth, Target is kind of cooked. It's getting cooked. We'll talk about that another time.
Target cooked. If you work in TSA, you're cooked. It's all cooked.
Oh man, did you hear about Atlanta TSA?
What they doing now?
The line was crazy to get into the airport.
Yeah, it's been like that for the last couple of weeks. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah,
but y'all are cooked because of what he just said. Y'all are just fast tracking the technology and the automated machinery that they already have. Y'all fast tracking it. So yeah. Right. Go ahead.
But what I'm saying, Target as a company, maybe.
Oh, Target cooked. Yeah, we might see Target go bye-bye. I can't wait for that fire ass sale. I'm taking my ass right in there. I got this stuff in my house. Go ahead.
So mixed economic signals and cautious outlooks for 2025 budgets are leading to do more with less mandates. So that's the mandate now. And then you got post-pandemic normalization. Some sectors staffed up during the boom and are now right sizing, right? Who's getting hit though? Tech and media. So ongoing efficiencies pushes AI tool consolidation and shifts in ad spending, right? Finance and fintech, margin pressure, higher funding costs, and automation and back office functions. Retail and logistics, seasonal adjustments, plus inventory and e-commerce optimization, because more online shopping is done more now than ever. If you haven't noticed, they don't be keeping a lot of inventory of good shit in the stores like they used to, fam.
Nope.
And then some, and some professional services. So clients delaying projects, generative AI reducing certain content and support workloads. So productivity tools let smaller teams ship more, right? The roles most exposed is repetitive knowledge work, so basic coding, QA, and content drafting, tier 1 customer support and operations, some marketing and ad ops tasks. The roles that are gaining importance is AI and machine learning engineering, data
learning engineering. Okay.
Yes, machine learning engineering, data and platform engineering, AI governance, compliance and security, product managers who can integrate AI responsibly, and then human in the loop reviewers and domain experts. So those are roles that's gaining importance. A lot of those customer service operations, door to door, if you're not using apps like TikTok and Facebook to grow your clientele, it's not good. It's not good. And you still got companies out here that's just like cold calling all day. And I'm not saying cold calling don't work, but there's easier ways to get your clients now. And it's easier ways through AI to get your clients.
So what this means, the people that be getting all this busy work, they don't need y'all no more. Like they're about to stop paying, because a lot of y'all be doing busy work. Y'all don't even realize it, but a lot of it's busy work so that they can justify paying you.
Yep. So what this means for workers is companies are cutting in some areas and hiring AI, data, and revenue critical roles. And then the skill shifts matter. So basically learn AI tools relevant to your function, right? Copilot style of coding, analytics, content generation with review, emphasize judgment, domain experts, stakeholder skills, areas AI can't replace easily, right? And then build measurable impact stories, cost saved, revenue added, time reduced. So basically, what to watch for next is, how these companies set out their budgets moving forward, and the policies, and see what other companies are just doing these downsizes, fam. You got to make yourself valuable in this economy, fam. You got to make yourself very valuable in this economy.
Yep, no, you do, because you're gonna get replaced if not. So, this is bad. So the lowest since 2003, huh? I mean the
The
highest,
lowest, the
the
oh
highest.
yeah, this is the worst October for layoffs since 2003.
Wow,
22 years. 22 years.
So just to follow up with that,
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Did I share the wrong thing just now?
Oh, maybe you should have. Yeah, it's all good. That's the one I went over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Indicator flashes red. Okay. So yeah, this one right here, but it's just showing like 100. The layoff surged to 175% in October. So 153,000 jobs got cut, y'all. So this ain't no time to like complain or get scared or blame Trump, because that's not gonna pay your bills. You can't. What you gonna tell the bill collectors? Donald Trump. It's Donald Trump's fault. They still gonna turn your lights off. So what I'm saying is now's the time to upskill. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is not the time to complain whatsoever.
Nope.
So now's the time is y'all need to be taking the time out if it's possible. If it's possible, I know this is not possible for everybody. I'm fully aware. I've lived check to check before. You increase your emergency savings if you can. Reduce unnecessary debt and high interest obligations. Y'all might need to sell a car. You might need to rent a room out. Do something to bring extra money in. You know what I'm saying? Now's not the time. Now's the time to find solutions. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to just sitting around complaining and blaming Trump. It's not gonna get your bills paid. So yeah, and review your investment portfolios. Now's the time to maybe look into, maybe you need to be doing some switcheroos. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's totally fine to be like, okay, I might need to get out of this to get into this because XYZ is getting ready to happen. That's gonna bring my point to Basel 3, because we're getting ready to go with Basel 3. But yes, you listen. Now's the time to be upskilling, like D said in that article, because I did get some solutions that he went over with coding and all of that stuff. So now's the time to be figuring out in your position, like, okay, what can't AI do? What are they still gonna need? So maybe while you at work, you need to be like, okay, maybe I need to get this certification while I'm still here. That way I can move over to this position. You know what I'm saying? When something's available. That way they're trying to lay, you know what I'm saying? By the time they get to the layoffs over here, I done moved over here. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart. Now's the time to be strategic. Now it's not the time to sit around and listen to Republicans and Democrats bitching back and forth, picking a side. That's not going to get your bills paid.
Absolutely not.
So let's tap right into Basel 3. I'm just gonna tap right into it because Basel 3. So I'm gonna actually show this. I think I shared it in here with you. Yeah, I did. Okay, let me share this.
Government shutdown has impacted me, so I'm going to the gig economy. I've DJed 2 weddings, and I'm doing drone work for construction company and retailer. Crisis is an incubator to innovation. That's the mindset you got to have.
There you go. Shout out to who's CDU1.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for sharing that to show people that all you did was figure out another way to get paid to get money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do. That's the mindset you got to have. So here you go, right here. So this is Jerome Powell, right here. And it's talking about Basel 3. So yes, dear Chairman Powell, and Vice Chair Bowman, we write to express our support for the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve Systems The boards continue work to finalize a Basel III endgame rulemaking that strengthens the resiliency of the U.S. financial system while preserving the of U.S. capital markets. We agree that a durable final rule is in the public interest, and we appreciate the work that you are undertaking to ensure that is the case. As you work toward finalizing a reproposal, we want to highlight concerns from the original proposal, such as the structural overcapitalization of risks arising from the application of certain Basel Committee standards already accounted for, that the reproposal should address. So we're gonna talk about it because some people don't know what Basel III is, and that's okay. I just learned about it a few years ago. I had to sit down and learn what the hell it was too. So I'm gonna go back a little bit so people know what's going on. So yes, let me see. Hold on. Okay, so what is Basel III Endgame? So Basel III is a set of global banking rules created after the 2008 financial crisis to make sure banks stay safe and don't collapse from risky bets. So the endgame version is set to start on January 1st, 2026. So just when y'all thought things were bad, it is about to get worse. And I'm not coming on here being a negative Nancy or a doomsday person because it's better for you to know now and be warned so that you can go ahead and take precaution, opposed to wait until January 1st when all this shit start turning up and y'all start seeing all these changes in February, March, and April, and y'all panicking. Now's the time to just figure it out. Ain't no time to sit around bickering about Trump. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of y'all complaining. Like, get on it now. This is why we've been telling y'all to buy crypto. Get involved with blockchain. Get involved. Whatever you want to do, real estate, stocks, whatever it is you want to buy AI stocks, whatever it is, but you need to go ahead and get it done. Okay, so I'm gonna continue, but I got to get that out because all I be seeing is Trump. I don't see solution. Like I'm not seeing enough of that talk. So yes, the end game version is set to start January 1st, 2026. It's basically the final phase of those rules. It tells us that big U.S. banks like J.P. Morgan, Wells Fargo, and Citi are is basically saying that you must hold more capital, so against risky investments and loans. So they are not going to be approving loans moving forward. Like not they're going to approve them, but it's not going to be as loosely as they are now. So yeah, they're telling them that they need to hold more capital, so that means the banks got to hold on to their money. So if you're going to lend or invest, you need a bigger safety cushion in case things go wrong. So they are not going to be as nice about these loans and real estate and all that stuff moving forward. So is this bad for Americans? In the short term, yes. Banks may tighten lending, like I just said, because they'll need to hold more cash. They might lend less to small businesses, home buyers, or credit card users. Loans and mortgages could get more expensive or harder to qualify for. It's going to be stock market volatility, so that might rise a bit as banks reduce risky trading. It could slow the economy slightly if credit becomes more restricted. What'd you say, D?
No, I'm saying right.
Oh yeah. So long term, this is good for stability because these rules make banks safer, less chance of another 2008 style crash. Deposits and savings could be more secure because banks must stay financially stronger. So yes, it will be short term pain for long term gain, pretty much. So let's get into it. So is this good for blockchain and crypto? Yes, for a few reasons. So this pushes innovation outside the banking system. So when banks face more regulation, they move slower. So that opens the door for fintech, stablecoins, and blockchain-based payment systems to handle what banks can't or won't. It encourages tokenization and real-world assets. So as banks seek safer ways to hold assets, they may adopt blockchain-based tokenization for transparency and efficiency. Exactly what Ripple, Chainlink, and others are working on. Decentralized finance looks more appealing. Damn, have we just like 10 for 10 from the field game right now? Like everything that this, you know what? I mean, fuck it. Y'all already know. When traditional finance tightens up, people look for alternative systems, decentralized ones, to move money, earn yield, or transact globally. Also, gold and crypto as parallel hedges. Gold and crypto as parallel hedges. So if banks are pressured and lending slows, people often turn to gold or digital assets like Bitcoin as stores of value. Okay. So yes, now is the time. This explains why in Q1 2026 so many things are going live, because Basel 3 in-game rules kick in January 1st, 2026. So that explains why you have DeFi and TradeFi convergence happening. So like ongoing efforts to bridge decentralized finance and traditional finance are expected to gain traction in Q1, with more institutions adopting blockchain standards in Q1, because they already know what's getting ready to come. Hardship is coming. It's about to be bad out here. New blockchain-based financial products. So if you are not investing in the infrastructure, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing your family, your kids, your husband, your wife, your mama, your daddy, anybody you love, your friends and family. You're doing them a disservice by not investing in the infrastructure. And it's no fucking excuse, because it's cheap. It's not expensive. Nobody's asking you to go spend $1,000 on one stock share. This is crypto. This stuff is cheap. We can go over here to Coin Market Cap and we will show y'all how cheap this shit is. Like, I get it. Shit is rough, but y'all figure out how to get NBA Youngboy tickets, so I don't want to hear that shit. Right now, you got Stellar sitting at 26 cents. That's cheap. It's 26 cents per token. XRP is $2.22 per token. Chainlink, 222. Chainlink is $14.50 per token. XDC is sitting at 5 cents per token. This is the infrastructure. It's the infrastructure. It's the fucking infrastructure of the new financial system. You can participate. Y'all mad that Trump's involved in crypto. Trump and his friends been doing blah, blah, blah. They've been doing all this insider trading and he's getting his friends richer. Nigga, you can participate. Trump never said y'all can't do it either. It's open to everybody. It's an app on your fucking phone. So I don't want to hear none of this shit, because shit is going to get worse than what it is right now. Y'all bitching about these food stamps. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. It's about to get real bad in the short term. I don't want to hear this shit. All this shit is cheap. Zebec is sitting under a penny. It's sitting at 0.06. It's in a dip right now. It's in a dip right now. Zebec is mad cheap. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear nothing. You got Sui. Sui's in a dip right now. Sui's $1.93. Sui went to $5. It's $1.93 right now. I don't want to hear it. This is the infrastructure. The infrastructure. That is basically what they're telling you to do. That they're letting y'all know. The federal government is telling you Basel 3 starts in 2026. They're going to save the banks. The banks are telling you, well, we're going to upgrade to blockchain technology because the ISO 222 standard has to kick in November 22nd, 2025. If you can't put the 2 and 2 together, you're slow. You're fucking slow. And we come on here and bluntly told you. I just told you all the assets to buy. I didn't even go into all of them. Let me keep going. Quant. How much is Quant right now? Is Quant in the dip? I think when me and you met, Quant was like $200. How much is it right now?
Yeah.
$82.60.
Quant got to be under around $80.
Yeah, Algorand. How much is Algo? Algo's another one sitting at 15 cents. This is the infrastructure. This is the infrastructure. Ondo. What's Ondo sitting at? Ondo sitting at 58 cents. This is the infrastructure. Do your homework. Do your homework. That's all you have to do. Is instead of sitting here scared and blaming Donald Trump and the Republican Party, or even if you're a Republican, blaming Democrats, all you got to do is get these motherfucking assets that are building the infrastructure out that the banks is getting ready to turn to as a safety net to save the fucking banking system and the financial system so that we could be the crypto. He told you in the speech, his speech was goofy as hell yesterday, but he told you in the speech that he wants to be number one. He wants to be the crypto capital of the world. But because he's so goofy in the speech, y'all like, he don't know what he's talking about. Look, this the president. He don't even know how to deliver a speech. And he fucking sat there and told you, we want to be the crypto capital of the world. And you niggas is just sitting there like, you don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, we all you saying right now is what we've been saying since 2022, right? Ever since you went viral, right? Ever since I've been going viral, like you've been saying this shit for years, man. Years. Now people feeling the heat because the government shut down. Now people are feeling the heat because they done ramped up the layoffs. Now people feeling the heat because TSA, them jokers ain't coming to work, and now their flights is getting delayed. Now people feeling the heat. Is it starting to make sense? Is it making sense? Is it filtering in? Right? Because I know there's people on this live that never seen you before, that never seen us before, but they know something is wrong. They know something is a little off. your whole system is changing. Your identification is going to be tied to an entirely new system that they have been creating for the past, I don't know how many years, and it's about to go live.
Q1 2026. I'm good, y'all. Talking about D give your girl a her. I'm good. I'm always like this. I'm good. I'm just sick of the bitching. I'm sick of the complaining. I'm sick of the pointing the finger at
Nah, she
everybody
good.
but yourself. It's called accountability. Blame
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
And especially if you work in finance. If you work in the financial realm and you didn't even know that these people was updating the infrastructure of the banking system, that take accountability. That's your fault. That's your fault. Because you sat there and let your emotions cloud your judgment. That's your fault. Take accountability. I don't want to hear it. I don't. And if you don't, I don't have the money to invest. I don't like hearing that because I see y'all muster up the money. Y'all trying to figure out how y'all getting these Christmas gifts. Y'all walking around, who got layaway, who for payments I can use, blah blah. Y'all figure out all this other shit to buy all this dumb shit, but y'all can't figure out how to invest.
Even on a simple level, if you getting fast food, you should not be getting no fast food. No. You should not be going out to get fast food. Right? I know it's like, oh, it's on the go. No, you should not be getting no fast food because fast food, that's $10, $15, $20. You know what I'm saying? You could have put half of that into the market.
I told y'all, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this is the Christmas to skip. Oh, I wholeheartedly believe that this is the Christmas. If we look back and we go back and when we look back in what's this year, 2025, when we go to 2035, we're gonna look back and say, damn, 2025 was the year to skip Christmas. Because if I had took that same, however much you plan to spend on Christmas, whether it's $100, $1,000, $10,000, I could have took that same $100,000 or $10,000 and I could have put that on these digital assets that are rebuilding the infrastructure of the banking system, and I could have came up. This is the Christmas to skip. Them kids gonna cry, they'll be all right. They cry every day.
They gonna cry about something.
They're gonna cry about something. So it's totally fine. Even if you minimize the gifts, even if you don't go so crazy, maybe just whatever is the main thing they asking for. If you just get that one thing, if you just can't handle your kids not getting nothing on Christmas, you can't handle it emotionally, maybe just get them the one thing that they really want. That way they ain't crying as bad. For those who spoil their kids, maybe that's the route to take. I don't know. I don't have kids. I have nieces and nephews, and they're gonna be highly disappointed when they find out Auntie is not buying gifts this year. They done had some great Christmases from Auntie the last 2-3 years. Auntie ain't doing it this year. I ain't got nothing for y'all. I do got wallets set up for y'all though, so y'all will be very happy. I believe at some point next year, I think y'all will be very happy that Auntie didn't get y'all no Christmas gifts. Fuck them Christmas gifts. I don't give a damn about them Christmas gifts, to be completely honest with you. From what we talking about.
She said, fuck them kids. Oh, snap. Yeah. I mean, thanks. I appreciate you, Griff, for the super chat. What you think after ISO or no biggie? I mean, after ISO, she just read the end game for Basel III.
Banks will need to hold more high quality liquid assets. Does that mean that we may see a bank bail-in? Because what tends to happen in situations like this, when people see fire, they tend to go run and get all their money out. So is this when the banks that the FDIC had a meeting about that? Remember, they met up and they said, they was already putting out different scenarios of when people are going to go run and get their money out of the bank. So this may be the time they may do bail-ins because the bank's got to keep the bread.
Yeah. It's a very I'm so grateful to understand what's transpiring right now, because most of the people that you encounter in a day, most of the people that you drive past or walk past don't have a fucking clue about any of this shit. They don't. So just be grateful that you have the privilege of knowing what's going on, and you can make the right move for yourself, for your family, for your community, etc. I'll be in the grocery store. I'll be like, damn, you probably don't know what's going on. I'll be pointing them out. It'd be like a little game to me. You probably don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You bitching and moaning about this. You know what I'm saying? I'll be seeing the Karens in the grocery store. I'd be like, man, you bitching and moaning about this. You really don't know the full scale of everything. People
Yeah,
be,
y'all
you know,
ain't
you
seen
driving
nothing.
past people be cutting you off and shit like that. I'm like, man, if they understood that the financial system was changing, maybe they slow down. Just don't know. Just don't know. I'll be looking at people all the time. Yeah. When you go to events, just look at the crowd and just be like, damn, do any of these people know that their lives are about to change for better or for worse?
Hell no. They don't. They ain't got a damn clue. All they
Yeah.
know is hate Trump, hate Trump. I think they was outside in DC earlier protesting, trying to get him out. He needs to get out, get Trump out, or something like that. I seen them marching in DC.
Oh my
I
God.
said, boy, y'all don't know that they got the damn National Guard out there. They knew y'all was gonna start going outside. Y'all better go back in the house.
Y'all better go back in the house, man.
Y'all get tased and pepper sprayed.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. In a rush to go nowhere. Jokers be in a rush to go nowhere, fam. I gotta get here. Okay. All right.
man. So listen, get right. That's my advice is to get right. Stop bitching, stop complaining, and get right. Like
So,
you can't sit here and blame the president. You have to take accountability because there are there's different routes you can take, y'all. And you don't have to take the route of being dependent upon the government. You choose to take the route of being dependent upon the government.
Yep, I
Put
get it.
medicine to your own hands is your life.
Some boomers know gold is going to 6-7K. 6-7. I see what you did there. 6-7. Nah, gold is gonna continue to go up, especially if the dollar continues to be devalued and go to trash. You know what I mean? But there's a remedy for that. There's a remedy for that. What'd you say?
Shout out to Ron. He said the main people who play the lottery need to be getting crypto, all that money they be losing. That's my thing. I watch y'all spend 30, 40, 50 to $100 on lottery tickets that you have the smallest. You have a better chance of getting struck by lightning than hitting the lottery, but y'all will spend 30, 40, 50, 60, $70 on that when this is a documented, I like to say it like this now, a documented, calculated risk.
Them jokers will spend it in one sitting, Queen. Because I'll be going out to get gas. They be sitting in line, like 34. They be like, this is my numbers right here. They be spending it all in one sitting. But those are the same cats that be like, yo, you know about this crypto stuff? They're like, I don't know about that stuff. I don't know about that. I don't know. I can't do that. That's too risky.
It's the craziest shit. But you'll rather get some lottery tickets.
It's too risky. It's too risky, fam.
I want to hit the Mega Millions. If I hit the Mega Millions, then
shout out to my uncle.
I'll be like, oh my god, hey, we all got an auntie.
We all got an auntie,
Oh
uncle that you know. I'm gonna just hit the Mega Million.
I'm gonna hit the Mega Million. This what I do if I hit the Mega Millions.
Been hearing that shit all my life, fam.
That shit, the shit just hurts my heart. Sometimes I want to cry when I hear that shit because I just be like, oh my god, that is like. You really think you have to, like, this is your only way you could get rich, like you really don't want to put forth the effort, and it's not even about investing in crypto. You don't even want to put forth the effort to like start a business or that idea you've been sitting on that you've been scared to execute on. Maybe that could bring you in the Mega Millions, but you scared or you just won't do it because you just for whatever reason. It's like, but when I hit the Mega Million, it hurts my heart. I really hate that. That's why I get on here and talk how I do and pop off because I'm just like, y'all got to get out of that shit. That shit is like a spell. It's like they're under a spell.
I don't be paying no attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be knowing how high it go until it gets to like the billions. Like once it come across the desk where it's just like, oh, it's a record setting such and such $1 billion for the shit. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, it's high as shit again. But people don't understand. Your chances decrease the higher it goes, fam. I was talking to some lady about it in the 7-Eleven. She was like, the chances decrease the higher it goes. People don't really understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I don't really care. I just want 25 on pump 5. That's it.
And King Damon said they be having strategies with it. They do. I gotta like that. Like, don't get me wrong, she done hit big a couple times though, so I can't talk too much trash about it. Like I know she done hit for 15,000, 50,000.
Yeah, that's but then she gave it back. They gave it back.
Still broke.
They gave it back, fam. They gave it back.
Like,
That's like the
yeah,
casino.
gave it right back.
They gave it back, man. They gave it back. They're like, oh shit, I just hit 30K. Gave that shit right back.
Like, it's so sad. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it, y'all. I hate
Listen,
it.
I'm from Jersey, so I've been to AC plenty of times. Plenty of times. You seen me when I was with you in the casino in Vegas. I won that $20. What I say? I was like, oh shit, it's time to cash out.
You won
It's time-
40. You won 40. He put 20 in, won another 20.
I was like,
They said we out. Like, you'd have thought y'all have thought we here for 2 bands or something.
we just paid for parking. We out. We out.
Me.
We out. Cash out.
D1 at 20 and got up out of your gang. I was sitting there like, oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go I'm gonna go again. Let's do it again. Like no, where I gotta go? D had to tell where the thing at? Where the machine?
I ain't playing. I'm up. I just paid for parking.
The guy was at the table stunned, like, oh, this nigga won $20. Nigga like, oh, you done for real? Like, yeah, this nigga's serious. He's really done. He's really done, y'all.
That's it. You know what I mean?
That was a fun day. That was a fun day.
I ain't care.
$20 here. We'll take it.
We take it.
Y'all better get right though. So yeah, that Basel 3 shit. That Basel 3 shit is for real. Q1, like I said, Q1 2026 is a reason why y'all notice a lot of stuff that we've been going over. That's why I tried to name a few of them. A lot of stuff we've been going over. All of that stuff is going to have a lot of developments lined up in Q1 2026.
Yeah.
So that's Ripple and that RLUSD integration. So that MasterCard thing that we went over with WebBank, and RLUSD to settle the credit cards payments on the XRP ledger, that goes live in early 2026. That's Q1. Then you got new blockchain-based products. So various tokenized funds and stablecoin initiatives are also likely to launch in Q1 2026. So that's how I know whatever's getting ready to happen, they have the solution ready. It's ready to go. They lining it up already. And then you have DeFi and TradeFi convergence. So you got ongoing efforts to bridge decentralized finance and traditional finance. They are expected to gain traction with more institutions adopting blockchain standards. This is in Q1 2026. That is why they came to Ripple Swell and told y'all that we will be getting legislation for DeFi. This is why we keep preaching it and keep telling y'all, get in DeFi. Now's the time to get in DeFi. Now's the time to be learning DeFi. If you want to be, I sit here and told y'all you're a bank. If you're in crypto, you hold these digital assets and you self-custody, you're a bank now. Operate like one. You gotta know how to move in DeFi. So operate like one. Also, we have that class coming up. Webinar. Webinar coming up on Saturday is completely free. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tap into the webinar that's coming up. Future proof your career. Let me actually share it right here. It's completely free, but you got to go tap in so you can get the link. Join the free webinar on Zoom. You get ready to learn what's next up for builders and coders in this new economy. So go ahead and sign up for that. That's going to be on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Be there. You know what I'm saying? We give solutions. I'm not here to have a pity party. I'm not bringing balloons to the pity party. I'm not going to sit here and blame Donald Trump. I'm not going to sit here and blame Democrats. I'm not going to sit here and blame Republicans. We're going to sit here and we're going to give solutions. That is what we're going to come in here to do. We're going to give solutions and tell you, listen, this is some stuff you need to be doing. So when all this transpires, it don't hurt you as bad. You know what I'm saying? But like D said, y'all wait till y'all feel that shit. Y'all wait till y'all get to the airport and the line wrapped around the corner and y'all like, oh, damn, I forgot. TSA not getting paid. They're not showing up to work. Yeah. They had to go. They got kids to feed. I don't blame them for not showing up to work. That's why I'm not traveling. I knew I wasn't traveling for the rest of the year. I was thankful I got back right before all this shit happened. I'm not hopping on nobody's plane. It's over for that. Hell to the no. Because it's gonna trickle down from Atlanta, and then it's gonna, next thing you know, it's gonna be in South Carolina, it's gonna be in Texas, then it's gonna be in Cali, then it's gonna be here in Nevada, then it's gonna be in North Carolina. I'm good. New York, especially New York. Oh hell no. Hell to the no. I will not be in the airport with New Yorkers. Not no pissed off ones. Hell no.
She said I ain't gonna be able to do it. I can't.
No way. No way, Jose. So
I don't blame you.
Yeah, so now's the time, y'all, get right, okay? Just now's the time to find a solution. So free webinar coming up. Shout out to Mike for doing this completely for free for y'all to put y'all on game about the incoming jobs that are coming for builders, coders. This is great. If you're already in that realm, this is great for you. If you want to get in that realm, this is great for you. Just it's free. So just come on over there. Tap the link. It's in the bio. It's in the link tree. It's called
Telegram right now. I'll put it in Telegram right now too.
Okay, it's called Future Proof Your Career. Future Proof Your Career. All right, get right. Get right.
Yeah.
I think that's all we had for this afternoon, if I'm not mistaken.
That was some heat, though. That was some heat. I mean, if you understand the magnitude of what's taking place right now, put a fire in the chat. If you understand that, you know, the Most High, your higher self, has anointed you with the ability to understand what's going on right now, put a fire in the chat. Thank you guys for the gifts too.
Appreciate that. I love that money gun. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Your higher self is cooking right now. Your higher self is cooking right now.
We got beat up along the way. This journey has been incredible, in my opinion, because we got beat up. They talked down on us. They didn't believe. Now they starting to see that seed that we have been planting. Woo! I'm about to preach. Look. That seed we've been planting for years now. Some of us for years. I don't care if you're less than a year, whatever. But that seed that we put in the ground, y'all is seeing it blossom into a beautiful flower, huh? Beautiful garden, actually. A beautiful garden. Yep. And it's unfortunate that people couldn't grasp it and didn't want to hear it. But
it is.
Here we are. Here we are. It's been a journey. It's been a long road, but yeah, y'all, we getting ready to see. We getting ready to see in real time while we was investing in the infrastructure. That's what we get ready to see. Y'all get ready to see why I chose long-term investing opposed to day trading and all of that other stuff. Like, this was a calculated risk. I'm not somebody that's going to be putting my money. That's why trading was not for me. I had to learn that early when I tried learning how to like day trading for it. Nothing against traders. If you trade and you're good at trading, keep doing it. For me, it wasn't good because I emotionally can't handle losing money because you're going to lose in trading. It's not 100% thing.
Oh, no,
I personally cannot handle that. And it's like, I'm not in position to be losing no money either. So I have to wait until I'm in a better position. And then maybe I can circle back to day trading. But there's a reason why long-term investing gravitated towards me, and I gravitated to how I attracted it. It attracted me, whatever. And I got involved in that because this just made way more sense. And I'm like, okay, cool. Then when this works out, I can circle back to day trading because I do see the value in day trading. I do see the value in it and options and all that stuff. I see the value in it for sure. So y'all get ready, buckle up. It's November 6th. So we are getting closer and closer to that November 22nd date. I'm not saying something gonna happen on the 22nd, but I'm just saying that's when it get real. That's when you're shut out now. If your institution didn't get involved and didn't update their systems on that compliant standard, it's over for them. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap, fam. It's a wrap. That was dope. Thank you guys for the gifts, y'all. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys for the super chat over there on YouTube. Thank you guys for running it up.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for running them likes up.
180,000 likes. Woo. I've been running it up the past couple of days. I see y'all over there.
Shout out King Damon. He said, and keep people around you that's on your same frequency. That's the biggest part right there, 100%. Definitely people around you that's on your frequency. Don't be around people that's depressed and panicking and they trying to find a solution. They're just sitting around complaining and like, blah, blah, blah. Like, if they just complaining, it's like, okay, well, what are we going to do? And if they don't have, when you ask them that and they just look at you like, what do you mean? Trump is blah, blah, blah. And the food and blah, blah, blah. Like, if that's what their response is, like, oh, you don't want to find a solution. You'd rather complain. You don't want to do the work.
Nope.
Get away from those people. Get away from those people.
Fast as you can. Fast as you can.
Yes. You got to, sometimes it's okay to love people from a distance. It is okay. But so you have to love people from a distance. Sometimes like to grow really and to really get to stay on this frequency, because you want to consistently stay on this frequency, you have to isolate yourself. Or sometimes for you to elevate, you got to isolate yourself, and y'all have to be okay with being alone. Sometimes you might have to break up with your partner. And that's been happening. I've seen a lot of people, I've gone through a breakup. Other people have gone through divorces. This has been a real thing.
Yeah.
You have to, because it's like we're not on the same frequency. It's gonna be real hard for us to operate unless I'm on a high frequency and you're on a higher one. Then that works because then I'm trying to catch up with you. That works. But if I'm on a higher frequency and you on a lower one, and you keep trying to drag me down to your frequency, this ain't gonna work. Hell to the no.
Nope. 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 This is what you have to do to maintain focus, man. Yeah. Keep reading. Keep feeding your brain as much knowledge as possible. Right. That's it. You know, and if you got it, like she said about the isolation, fam, you got to isolate yourself from people that you love just so you can focus on another level, and just so you can get shit done. You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
And check yourself too, because try and figure out why do you keep attracting low vibrational people or people on a low frequency. So you might want to check yourself too. I've had to do that too. I've been checking myself this whole year. Like, why do I keep attracting these type of people? Why do I attract these type of females? Why do I attract, like, I'm not here because I'm done. I'm not saving anybody anymore. At this point, you either got to be on my frequency or higher. I'm not saving nobody anymore. I spent my 20s doing that, so it's a wrap for that. So I've been working on myself too. Everybody got to work on themselves. I figure out why the fuck do I keep attracting these low vibrational ass bitches? Like, get away from me. Oh my God. Like, get away from me. Like,
that's so true. Shout out to y'all.
I'm aware, drawn to, they definitely get drawn to the light, but that's how I be, stiff arm.
Nah, you can't.
Over there.
People got to save themselves. You can't save them. They got to save themselves. The ancestors, God, the higher selves, they got to speak to them. You know what I'm saying? Once you understand that your higher self is playing the video game, you'll make the right moves. So.
Just like in sinners, higher vibrations attract vampires. Yes, be careful of them people that drain your energy, gang, for sure. So, but yeah, y'all, that's all we have for right now. We'll be back on this evening. Make sure y'all tap into the Telegram. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Make sure y'all learning DeFi. We teaching all that. Also, the classes are half off. Make sure y'all tap into that. Those classes are half off. If you don't want to join the Patreon, it's DeFi classes right now, half off.
Certain classes definitely half off. Some classes that y'all was asking about, it's half off. So go to the link in the bio.
Yeah. Link in the bio. I'll share the link tree in the Telegram, but I think I shared
200K. We might as well say to get it to 200K. Y'all get it to 200K. We have 195.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share this because y'all definitely was asking about them classes. Hold on.
Butterfly 22 said the Patreon is fire. Yeah. Shout out to Cecil. He gave us our flowers last night. We gotta give him some more flowers because he's just been very thorough, very organized, very structured when it comes to the Patreon. And last night's call will be in the Patreon as soon as we get off live. So if you missed it, last night's call will be in the Patreon as soon as we get off live. Gotcha. For
sure, absolutely. Where we at with them likes? I'm talking my goddamn lunch. Y'all need to come on. Well, breakfast for me. I don't eat till 11.
We said it's time to eat. Man.
Get my energy back.
It's about to be 11 o'clock over there.
Make sure y'all follow the Facebook too. We got to post on there today.
Yeah. I got some posts.
That's for real. I need to share that since y'all can't reach them. Hell, that's why we came to Facebook to try and reach these people. Yeah. That won't listen. They might not sit here and watch a live. I know we ain't up here arguing about Ja Morant or Offset and Cardi B. Should Offset get half? I guarantee you, we do a live like that, we'll have hella people come in here. We might do that. Should Offset get half? He said that he helped build her brand. He said he helped build. I don't think he was on Bodak Yellow though. You gotta give Cardi some credit. You can't give Offset all the credit like that. Cardi built her own goddamn brand. We knew her from Love and Hip Hop. He wasn't on that.
I felt like the dude that what's his name should get half. The dude that wrote her records. What's that? Party from
Party from Newburgh. Party from where my dad and them from. Shout out to Party.
Yeah.
Shout out to Party. Party did write all that shit. Give Party half.
Party's still writing her shit. I seen he was in the credits for the new
Party
album.
get half then.
Party should get half.
Shout out that nigga Party. Look, they said, please don't. Look, that's what they want us to do. That's what they want us to hear. I will, for entertainment purposes, I will go to that side because I do have very controversial takes that a lot of people don't like, and I don't care. It should be for entertainment. And if you're around,
no, not Party Next Door. Not Party Next Door. Party.
No,
Party. I forget his last name.
The one that dated Megan. He dated Megan.
Yeah.
And he ain't with her no more, of course. But yeah, and don't get me started on that fake ass relationship. See, they want to come here and talk about shit like that. That fake ass relationship she got with Klay Thompson. Talking about she a lover girl now. Girl, shut up. You just told us to go outside. What was you just talking about?
Klay was supposed to stay in Golden State and just come up.
Yeah, and I thought I just assumed Klay was married and with kids and settled down. I didn't know he was outside, but so he said stop. Get the where we at? Y'all we at 200K. All right, bet. Appreciate y'all over here on TikTok. Appreciate y'all over here on YouTube. Make sure y'all hit that like button before we hop off. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with us. Y'all know we shadow banned, so y'all sharing the live, running the lights up means a lot. Appreciate y'all so much. We'll be back on this evening. Tap into them classes. Tap into the Patreon. Tap into the free webinar we got on Saturday. Just tap in with us overall, y'all. We just out here trying to help the community. So let's keep building. Let's keep changing these mindsets. Let's get these people on Team Get Money, Team Green, because we ain't worried about nothing else but getting this bread. But all right, y'all. See y'all. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Kween and Dean, we build great things in this crypto world. Nothing's as fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean indeed, dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. Twire with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in and flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it light to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you on the road, you better tune in tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they set with pace in the hustle at the block to their light. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Kween and Dean,
this shit real.
we build
Oh my god.
things
Oh my
in this
god.
crypto world. Nothing's as